You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news today, I don't like the Gumi because DSS asked one of his PAs who seems to be collecting ransoms for bandits. Who said this? Okay, I don't like Gumi because DSS asked one of his EAs who seems to be collecting ransom for bandits. Okay. In a recent interview on TP Platinum, political activist Austin Okai voiced his concern about the involvement of controversial cleric Ahmad Gumi in Nigeria's ongoing security issues. He raised alarming allegations regarding Gumi's aides and advocated for greater accountability within the nation's security sectors. I have a negative view of Gumi because one of his PAs with the DSS appears to be involved in collecting ransoms for bandits. Okai remarked. He underscored that while dialogue and mediation are vital in addressing insecurity, any individual or group that aids criminal activities jeopardize national security and put lives at risk. Okai criticized the government's approach to kidnappings and attacks, pointing out that citizens continue to be in severe danger due to failures in military and police operations. He highlighted that the problem goes beyond negotiating with bandits. It is fundamentally about achieving justice and ensuring the safety of all Nigerians. Additionally, he warned against allowing political or religious figures to take advantage of insecurity for their own benefit, whether financial or otherwise. Okai stressed the importance of credible oversight from agencies like the DSS to avoid collusion and maintain public trust. If there are individuals within the system assisting criminals, the impact on the nation could be devastating, he cautioned. In conclusion, Okai urged the federal government to show political commitment, reform security structures, and hold all accomplices accountable. He emphasized that Nigeria's integrity and the safety of its citizens depend on prompt action and strict law enforcement. Really, Mr. Okai is driving home some serious points. They are salient issues, and I think the Nigerian government, especially our security operatives, should, glean some knowledge from the man. I think one of the major problems we are having is the fact that the prompt approach of the security agency is one thing. They are far away from the people, and then by the time something happened, you'll be hearing that the abductors or the terrorists came in and they are spending 10, 20, 30 minutes, and there are no security agency even in view. Nobody is hearing, not to talk of coming around. And in villages like that, don't expect that they shouldn't have at least one police station. And if there is a singular police station in each of these settlements, they should be able to hear when there is going to be an adoption in the middle of a particular town or a village. We are not talking about cities now, because what these non-state actors do is to go to vulnerable small communities and then they attack them. And since people are not much in those areas, I think if little things are happening around, people know easily. Not to talk of grave things like shooting of gun, and it's not Dane gun. These are AK-47 rifles that they are submachine guns that there is no way you won't hear, even if you are far away. And it is not just once. These people will shoot. They will shoot in to the atmosphere to scare people away several times. And as a result of that, I think their activity should alert the security agencies even more, even before they get any information from anybody outside, the group that is coming to perpetrate the evil. But a situation whereby there is one particular police station about 10-20 kilometers away from the village or the town or the community where the problem is happening, how do you expect them to hear 20 kilometers away? So Nigeria needs to, look into that areas, like Mr. Okai is emphasizing the fact that the issue of prompt action is important. It's very, very important. Not only that, he also pinpointed the fact that, Nigeria's integrity and the safety of the, citizen depend on this prompt action and strict law enforcement. You see, aside from prompt action, law enforcement, when these people are arrested, they should be made to face the law and brought to book. But oftentimes, all these measures that the government have used in the past seems not to change them. I mean, the throwing of a, carrot to them, so, promising them amnesty, trying to rehabilitate them, to reintegrate them back into the society. It seems as if it's not really yielding as much result, because as they are trying to bring out some, it seems more tends to be going back. And I wouldn't be shocked if those who had been in it before eventually also went back, maybe as a result of circumstances that they are the one only to explain, or they are the one to understand. But Nigeria needs to, enforce strict law. Very, very important. It's a thing of shame for a country of 230 million people that we couldn't have, a well-structured security architecture. The police, the army, there is no cohesion, there is no coordination. Even the so-called Department of State Security, the DSS, this intelligence bureau too, seems not to, in that area, want to get some things on. So they really need, to take time to do what Mr. Okai said, credible oversight. It's very, very important of their agencies, like that of the DSS, and they should avoid collusion. Yes, because immediately President Tinubu came in for it, there was collusion around the office of the DSS and the police having issue and things like that, and the office of the National Security Advisor had to, come in to solve the problem after the president gave ultimatum. No, they should avoid collusion, and when they give them tips about it, I think they shouldn't be playing with it, because there are some people that have intelligence and they will have told them that, look, we notice so and so things. I think you should look into it. But our security agencies always fold hand and do nothing until that problem eventually occur. Then they'll begin to run helter-skelter. I think they should also look into that. And any security officer who is giving information and refuse to act should be brought to book. That means they have hand in what wanted it to happen. That's just the point. But if they are working for the state, they should do the needful. Keep liking this channel. Make sure you subscribe. Don't forget even to, to share. Thank you.